Well, there she goes, folks. The illustrious Voncelle James. After all that, she finally has a lawyer so that Robert Bosgos doesn't have to serve her anything anymore. Of course, if she had just accepted service in the first place, we wouldn't be here. They have been trying to effectuate service process against one Voncelle James. It goes back to a long history involving some employment disputes. And basically they've criminalized this. Yeah. And it's just fascinating to see. Her husband came out. I've seen the original footage of it all. Her husband came out and was threatening toward their son Lance, who was trying to effectuate service process. And Voncelle James made a number of allegations about me also. And so I'm a material fact witness to some of this documentation. They have no idea that I'm coming, that I've flown across country to be here. And it's going to be very interesting in that court very soon.
Well, first of all, I also like to thank you very much for coming here. I did not get a chance to express my appreciation earlier. Just too much going on in my mind.
Yeah.
I know.
Thanks to Millie, too.
And Millie's here as well.
Yeah, thank you too.
Yes, I am here for moral support and anything I could do.
As a witness if need be.
And witness.
As a character witness also.
And Rob, you worked nearby Rob before when he was an analyst. You said, a lot of the veterans asked for him by name because of his professionalism.
Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. A lot of the VIPs, the generals, and my girlfriend's a Fulbright Colonel, first ever black female combat engineer battalion commander, said that Robert Bosgos was the only person who could ever explain her VA benefits where she could understand them.
Yeah.
So he's got a lot of credibility in that area as far as helping the military veterans.
Well, terrific, folks. Got to get back to you shortly. My man right here. My man. Let's see what happens.
Absolutely. We were prepared to fight in as many elements and in many facets as possible, with the motions, the stuff that's still pending in the circuit court, and even go to a trial and, if need be, suffer the pains of a sentence if the state was able to prove its case.
And we appreciate you. You were getting ready to go tooth and nail, no nonsense. And I told Robert, you can't ask for any better support.
Well, there she goes, folks. The illustrious Voncelle James. After all that, she finally has a lawyer so that Robert Bosgos doesn't have to serve her anything anymore. Of course, if she had just accepted service in the first place, we wouldn't be here. That's the problem. Voncelle James at the VA. Your federal tax dollars hard at work. Yeah, folks, the most incredible turn of events here. All Voncelle James had to do was to accept service in the first place, and we wouldn't be here. But she didn't. So now I've flown in here from Seattle, Washington as a fact witness because she named me in the complaint as someone who was violating the peace order. I did not violate any peace order. I had a copy of the video of her rejecting service before the peace order was issued. And I can lawfully post it on the internet, which I did repeatedly, and I will continue to do so. Now then, how you doing, officers? So, His Honor was not exactly pleased to see me and all this, but you know what? I was here as his ADA advocate and as a fact witness, and he didn't allow us to do that. And basically, this is very rude, and there's no need for any of that either, okay? Because it's all Voncelle James' fault. So now we're back to the federal lawsuit. She is now represented by counsel, finally, and we'll proceed on that basis. King Cast. Justice. Dragging. slowly.